I like it when I find a camera I haven't seen before, and that happened today. I was in a camera shop which has a fair amount of second-hand cameras, and there was this DeJur. Apologise if I've got that pronunciation wrong, but it's a 35mm camera. Looked like it was something from the 1950s, which it is. Initially I thought, oh, that looks a bit like a couple of Japanese cameras I've seen before, but on closer inspection it had made in Western Germany on the back, on the bottom, and appeared to be in fine working order. And I am about to put a film in, so that will be the proof of the pudding. But let's first of all just talk about this camera. Who was it made by? Well, it was actually made in, as we can see, in West Germany by a company called Neideck Camera Work, and it was made for the DeJur company in America. DeJur was a American company who made or sold enlargers, cameras and other photographic equipment. And so these were made for DeJur. And they are very nicely made. To open, we move that up and open, and we have the inside of the camera, load, film over here, wind on. We have a leaf shutter, close the back, make sure it is closed, and we have a rangefinder on this camera, so that's quite a sort of novel and upmarket thing to have. A rangefinder gives you a double image, so we focus by bringing the two images together. You have to look at the second viewfinder to see the double, and then you have a main viewing area, viewfinder. So we focus, we set a shutter speed, so I'm going to put that on 100th of a second, which I do here, there, and the aperture is right on the front of the lens, and we have a good range from 2.8 to 16. So shutter speed, aperture, so if I'm on sunny 16 and it's nice and bright outside, I'm going to put it on 16, then focus, click, and you've got a double wind on, and counter at the top there. And there's something I didn't realise about the camera until I actually did a bit more research. The lens comes off, like very similar to the Braun cameras of the same period, and it's a 39mm thread, but I think the flange is slightly different. It's a deeper flange apparently than the Leica. And you've got a leaf shutter there, and there were a selection of lenses you could buy, and I believe there was a mask for the viewfinder. I presume, and I haven't used this yet and I'm looking forward to using it, I presume when we've exposed the film, this little button here I'm hoping is going to be the clutch to rewind in order to rewind. And I suspect there's a, if we were to take that cap off here, that we could adjust the rangefinder. What is lovely about this camera is the size. It really is compact and it feels very nice, the quality feel of it. And as I said, on first inspection, it all seems to work. There's a little dent there on the rangefinder, but apart from that, it's a really nice camera. Let's see what happened when I put a film for it. This is a black and white film that I took in the town of Wareham, and it was quite a bright afternoon. The camera actually performed very well. The images on the whole are sharp. The aperture seems to be the shutter speed seems to be reliable, and the focusing, although the rangefinder is a tiny bit off, the focusing actually worked very well. I was really pleased with these results. The viewfinder is clear. As I said in the preamble, the actual camera just fits into the hand so nicely. This really is a very workable, nice camera. I was quite pleased with the detail. You can see here it picks up on this per-bit angling shot. You can read that really clearly. It's really sharp. And good range of tones. I was a bit worried a lens of this date sometimes might have fungus, but it seems clear. The lens seems not only clear of fungus, but there's no haze in there. And as I said, the only thing I did slightly ponder about whether there is a very slight light leak, but I don't think there is. I think it's more brightness in the sky. This is a camera that I, as I said, had never seen before, but I was really pleased with how it was to use. So if you see one, why not have a go with one? Many thanks for watching again. Bye for now.